Hello class, today we will be learning about regression and quadratic and exponential equations. Now take out your notes.
Is that some kind of Pokemon? Hey, what was that for?
Get out of your world of Pokemon or you won't be able to solve the roots of a quadratic.
But it's not interesting. I'd rather be playing a video game.
Okay, let's make a deal.
Okay.
If I can make you interested in math, you can never play your Game Boy again.
Okay, but if I'm still not interested, then you have to let me play on my video games as long as I want.
Deal. Now class, are you ready to have some fun?
Totally.
Have you ever heard of a parabola?
No? What's that? That sounds interesting.
A parabola is like the arc motion that occurs when Mario jumps and when a quadratic equation is graphed.
I didn't know something so boring could sound so fun. Teach me more.
Well, you can solve a quadratic equation by using the quadratic function, which is b plus or minus radical negative b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Whoa, that's so cool. Can I see an example?
Pay close attention because these three letters represent numbers that you'll have to plug into the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation is b plus or minus radical negative b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a. Underneath, you'll see what it looks like after you've plugged everything in. After that, you have to solve that equation until you've come to the most simplified you can get. You will usually have two answers, but occasionally you can have one. For this, the solutions, or x-intercepts, are 2/9 and 7/9. As you can see in this example, there's a positive parabola and a negative parabola. The direction that the parabola faces is all based on the A. If the A is positive, the parabola will face upwards. If the A is negative, the parabola will face downwards. Now, if you look closely, you can see that Mario, when he jumps, creates a negative parabola.
Well, I gotta admit, that's pretty cool, but do you have anything else to show me?
As a matter of fact, I do. Ever heard of an exponential equation?
No. Is it as awesome as a quadratic equation?
No, it's much better. It has the best formula out of every equation in my opinion. This is like the motion that you make when you go up a hill on a roller coaster.
What is it?
An exponential equation is ab to the power of x.
Whoa, can you solve that?
As a matter of fact, I can. The exponential equation is y equals a times b to the power of x. An example of an exponential equation is y equals 6 times 10 to the power of x. To solve an exponential equation, you must graph it. Otherwise, it's more complicated. A real-world example of somewhere where you might find an exponential graph is like going up the slope on a roller coaster.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Now wait till you hear about regression.
Sounds like the best math stuff yet.
Well, it definitely is. It involves both quadratics and exponential equations.
Wow, teach me more.
Regression is when you find a line of best fit from a scatter plot, like when you find the angles of your shots in Angry Birds, and then release. The dots that show before you release are like the points on the graph, and the path of the bird travels is the line of best fit.
I remember learning that earlier in the year.
Well, regression doesn't have to just be linear, it can also be exponential or quadratic.
Show me an example, please. This is so much fun. I love math.
Regression can be used with any formula that you can think of, including exponential and quadratics. So this is an example of an exponential equation being used as the line of best fit. The line of best fit is the line that best suits the points on a scatter plot. This next one is an example of quadratic regression.
Wow, math will forever be my favorite subject.
See, student, math can be fun and help you at your video games. I feel accomplished.